Hi friends, it is Mrs. Kravchuk again. Thank you for joining me for our next math lesson. We are still in lesson 4 and this is session 2, and we're continuing to work on that goal where it says I can compare numbers 0 to 5. Now yesterday, friends, we used that word more to help us compare. And remember, we made pairs to help us compare numbers. We used our counters and we put pairs from each number together using with those counters. And whichever number had counters left over, that was the number that was more, okay? So we're going to continue using that idea of comparing and using the word more, but we're going to do it with some different activities today. All right, what you'll need today is you'll need your session papers for this lesson 4, session 2, and you will also need some crayons today. Okay, join me on the next slide when you are ready. All right, friends, I want you to take a look at these two groups, okay? So I have a group of counters here and a group of counters here, okay? I first want you to think, how are these groups the same? Go ahead and tell your grown-up. Did you say that they were the same color? That they're both the color blue? Did you say that the shapes are circles? I bet you did. All right, now I want you to think and tell your grown-up, how are these groups different? Did you say that one has more than the other? Look, friends, there are 1, 2, 3 circles in this group, okay? And then in the next group, let's count how many there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, okay. 4 is more. There's more circles than there are here. So they're different because this group has more. It actually has 1 more because 4 is 1 more than 3. All right. Today, you guys, we're going to try to use these words when looking at pictures to help us compare. Okay, we're going to try to use words like more, less, fewer, the same, okay? So on the next slide, you're going to practice saying things like, I see more, and you're going to choose a group of objects that are more than another group, or I see less, or I see fewer. Or maybe if there's like, say you have the same number of, say you have there's 3 flowers and 3 clouds in a picture, you might say, I see the same number of flowers and clouds. So let's try it on the next slide. Okay. All right, I want you to turn to page 65. Okay, have a grown-up help you, and it looks like this. This looks like a birthday party scene to me because I see a cake, I see balloons, I see decorative plates, looks like cake plates and cups and presents and party hats. Oh, it looks like so much fun. All right, I want you to see if you could say, I want you to tell a grown-up something you see more of. I want you to say, I see more blank than blank. I'll do an example. I see more balloons than party hats. Because look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 balloons, and there's 1, 2, 3 party hats. Right? Go ahead and tell a grown-up something you see more of. Great. All right, now I want you to try saying less. I see less of something. Okay, I'll do an example. I see less green presents, because there's only 2, than purple presents. 1, 2, 3. So there's 2 green presents and there's 3 purple presents. So I can say, I see less green presents than purple presents. Okay, and I use counting to help me decide what is less. And I know 2 is less than 3. All right, you go ahead and you try it using the word less. Say, I see less. Wonderful. All right, now you can use the word fewer. Fewer also means less. Like, I see fewer green cups than red cups. Look, there's only 1, 2 green cups, and there's 1, 2, 3 red cups. And I know 2 is less than 3. Okay, so fewer is like that word less. And now, do you see anything that's the same? Like the same amount? Let's see. What could I do? I'm going to try this one. All right, follow along with me. I see 5 flags on this banner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I also see 5 balloons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I would say I see the same number of flags as balloons. They're the same number. They both are 5. 5 and 5. Look, if I have my 2 hands, they all match up. Okay, make pairs with all my fingers. So I say that they are the same. You go ahead and see if you can find something else that's the same. Great job. All right, guys, I want you to draw lines from each plate to 1 cup to compare the groups. Okay, so I want you to get your pencil. We're going to draw a line from the plates to the cups. All right, so I'm going to draw a line here, draw a line here, 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 and here. I was able to match a plate to a cup. So what do you think that means? Do you think that means that there's more cups than plates? Do you think it means there's less plates than cups? Or do you think it means it's the same if they each have a buddy, a pair? You're right, they're the same. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cups, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plates. They are the same, okay? Now here's another fun question to think about. It's really important that we stop and we think for math when we're doing math. All right, do you think there are more than 3 people coming to this party? Why or why not? Do you think there's more than 3? This is the number 3. You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say yes. I think there's more than 3 people. Did you say yes? Oh, I hope you did. I think yes because of this. And I wonder if you saw this too. I'm going to say yes because I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plates. So it must mean that there's 5 kids coming to this party, right? And I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cups. So I'm thinking that there are more than 3 people coming to this party because I see 5 plates and 5 cups. All right. I hope you saw that too. Let me just erase this before we go to the next page. All right, friends. Take a look at this. I want you, so we've got 2 groups that we're going to be comparing here. We're going to compare the purple presents with the blue bows to these green polka dotted presents, okay? And then we're also going to be comparing the party hats to the cups. All right, what I want you to do is to compare. Now, remember yesterday we used our counters and we matched the counters to make pairs from 2 different groups? Well, today we're going to draw lines because the items are right there in front of us, okay? And we're going to see if there's any extras. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I want you to do the same. Draw lines from the purple to the green presents. What do I do with this one? I just leave it be because there's no green present to connect it to. I can't connect it to one that already has a line, okay? So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The purple presents had 5. The green polka dotted presents had 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, friends, I know that 5 is more than 4 because there's an extra up here, okay? So I'm going to circle the purple presents on top because 5 is more than 4. All right, now let's decide which group here is more. So there are 1, 2 party hats. So I'm going to write 2. And there's 1, 2, 3 cups. All right, let's compare these 2 numbers by drawing lines from the party hat to the cup. Okay, there I did. And look, I have an extra cup with no party hat to connect it to. So what do you think that means? You're right. It means that 3 is more than 2. Nice job. Friends, drawing lines helps us match up the items in each group, and the extras show us then which number is more. All right, it's just a nice strategy. In math, we do these things called strategies to help us solve problems. It's like tools and ideas and different methods to help you solve a problem. And there's lots of them you can use for different ones. Like yesterday, we used counters and we matched them up. Today, we drew lines to match objects up. There's lots of strategies you can use. All right. I want you to look at this right here. Which group has more? I want you to pause the video. I want you to tell your grown-up, and then I'll meet you back here. All right. Which group has more? Are there more party hats or more cups? You're right. There's more cups. Did any of you use your finger and connect in the air? I did that. But I'll show you with my marker too. So I'm going to connect here, here, and here. Now, friends, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 red cups and 1, 2, 3 party hats. I know that there's more red cups because there's an extra. This guy right here did not have a party hat that I could draw a line to. So I know that 4 is more than 3. All right, let's try this next picture. You get to do some coloring, okay? I'll give you the directions and then I'll let you pause the video and you can color, all right? So what you're gonna do is, so this one, it's the same picture that we saw before, but there's no color on it, all right? I want you to color groups that are more than 4 green. So groups that are more than 4 green. For example, you would do the balloons. You would color these in green because that's a group of 5. If I count, 5 is more than 4. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Find other groups that are more than 4 and color them green. Then, friends, I want you to color groups that have less than 4 in them orange. Okay? So, for example, I would color these party hats orange because there's only 3 of them. If I'm counting 1, 2, 3, I didn't even say 4, so I know 3 is less than 4. So I color those orange. There's other groups that you could color that are that you can color orange because they are less than 4 as well. And then the remaining groups you can color any color that you want. All right, so I'm going to have you pause the video, friends, and you can go ahead and do that. All right, so I hope you have your picture all set. Now for the last page. We're going to do more connecting to see which group is more. We're going to compare the green cups to the red cups. And over here, we're going to compare the purple presents to the green polka dotted presents. Go ahead, pause your video. I'll meet you back here, and we'll see if you circled the same groups as me. All right, did you come up with the same thing as me? There were 4 green cups here, and there were 5 red cups. I know 5 is bigger than 4 because there was 1 extra. I couldn't draw a line to a green cup. And over here, I know that there's more purple presents with these pretty blue bows on them. There are 3, and 3 is more than the green presents, 1, 2. Because, look at, there's an extra present here that doesn't have a line I could draw to a green present. So I know 3 is more than 2. Did you come up with that too? I bet you did. Great job, you guys, today. So today we used another strategy to help us compare numbers between 0 and 5. We used the strategy where we drew lines between 2 groups to see which group had more. Thanks for joining me today, friends. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.